Issue number 13 of the mighty Morphin comic by Boom Studios begins over 10,000 years ago on the planet Ilvaix. This is the first issue of the new Eltarian War arc, and we see the Eltarian Guardians led by the Supreme Guardian Zordon. They find the Ilvaixian priests dead, except for one survivor. He tells the Guardians that there was a man they called Vintra, which means Scars. Scars appears to be Lord Zed. The holy teacher took him in because he was disfigured and had nothing. Spending 5 seasons with the priests, he was able to learn their spells and incantations, as well as wandering the Forbidden Scrolls. He eventually killed everybody, but left this one survivor alive to tell the story. So this seems to be how Lord Zed learned the dark arts. In the command center we see Zordon's tube shattered. Zartus finds Billy's glasses on the floor and orders his men to look for Alpha and anyone else in the command center. Billy runs and is unable to cleanly contact the other Rangers. He morphs and has his blade blaster ready. He comes around the corner and points the gun at Alpha by mistake. Billy informs Alpha that Zordon's gone, but there might be a way to bring him back. Meanwhile, Kimberly, Adam and Rocky do battle with the Sentry Force 4. Already I'm enjoying this new story arc because there's some action going on and it just feels like things are actually at stake. As you may be aware already, I have been very critical about the recent issues of Mighty Morphin and was going to stop making these videos if things started off badly in the first issue of the new story arc. I'm happy to say that following the previous issue, this maintains the improvement over the recent slump in the quality of the comics. I will certainly continue reading the comics, but will also continue to keep my expectations low in case there's another dip in quality further down the line. Anyway, returning to this comic, the Rangers led by Kimberly managed to escape from the Sentry Force 4. On the moon, Zartus is in communication with Lord Zed. Zartus is overconfident after he shattered Zordon's containment chamber. Although Zed is only hearing about it now, he's not exactly surprised, and coolly asks Zartus if he really thinks defeating the Power Rangers is that simple. Zed tells Zartus that the Rangers will defeat Zartus like they did Zed, if Zartus continues to underestimate the Rangers. Zed offers to help Zartus, but is told that he's only there to deliver a warning to Zed. If he interferes, Zartus will end him. Zed moves on to the next phase of his plan. He sends down his minions to the command center now that its defenses are down. Finster has the most important task, and it's something Zed has been looking forward to for a long time. At the command center, Billy reveals to Alpha that he's been working on a backup for Zordon ever since he returned from the world of the Coinless. It was yet another secret project that Alpha didn't know about. Before Billy and Alpha can leave for Promethea, Billy gets shot in the back. Alpha turns around to see that the Guardians have Alpha surrounded. Leaving the command center now, we go to Ernie's juice bar and see Skull sulking over Candace. Bulk then sees the alien invasion on the TV screen, and that prompts the two of them to go and get some content for Ranger Station. Ernie tries to warn them, but Bulk tells him it's okay, as they're professionals now. At Promethea we see Kimberly's team rejoin Tommy and Aisha. Tommy's side never received the distress call as the Eltarians hacked into the communication network. The Rangers don't know how dire the situation is until Grace enters and briefs them. She tells them she picked up a massive discharge of quantum energy from the command center. It can only mean that Zordon's gone. They have no time to mourn though, because outside of Promethea, Zartus' troops are gathering, possibly ready to attack Promethea next. As I said earlier, I enjoyed this issue a lot more over the recent ones. As a new story arc, it's nothing new. That's because it's just a continuation of the previous story arc with Zartus and the Imperials, etc. It's more like the next chapter of the story. That said, this was a strong opening for the new story arc, and I hope the quality maintains this high moving forward. I also hope that the Power Rangers side of the Eltarian War goes as strong.